Fuming in the White House, the Bannon-Trump implosion. Michael Wolff is laughing, if not gloating, all his way to the bank. Money bags are singing. Bank accounts are being filled. Doubts about the free publicity his work on the Trump White House would receive would have abated with the tweeting complex that is the current and singular U.S. President, one Donald J. Trump. Call something fake, and it is bound to sell. Wolff's brand of journalism might be ugly, observes Nausicaa Renner and Vernon, prioritizing access over accountability, but it is the perfect match for the Trump era. It began with an excerpt in the New York Magazine from Fire and Fury, inside the Trump White House. Wolff's picture was not flattering, but hardly surprising. Trump did not expect to win, nor did his team. Losing, in fact, was the order of the day, and losing would be a springboard for eternal celebrity. Not only would Trump not be president, almost everyone in the campaign agreed he should probably not be. Strategist Steve Bannon naturally comes across as the bomb-throwing desperado, cynical but determined. Special attention is given to his views of a meeting between Donald Trump, Jr. and various members of the Trump campaign with a Russian lawyer possessing electoral gold on Hillary Clinton. This, according to Bannon, was treasonous and unpatriotic. The link with Russia and the conduct of Don Jr. piqued Bannon's interest as relevant to possible money laundering. All bets were off on the Trump family, and Bannon went in for the kill. They were going to crack Don Jr. like an egg on national TV. Wolff's portrait prompted Trump to take to the pitchforks. Steve Bannon has nothing to do with me or my presidency. When he was fired, he not only lost his job, he lost his mind. Bannon has to be distanced, isolated, estranged. Contributions were to be minimized, his legacy, obliterated. Now that he is on his own, Steve is learning that winning isn't as easy as I make it look. Watchers of Bannon would have known that the president is deemed a historical weapon and accessory, less a person of his own mind and vision than an object of necessity. In the motor of history, actors are not, nor can they be, aware in terms of the disruption they cause, or the consequences that arise from it. The verbose German philosopher G.W.F. Hegel took one look at Napoleon and realized that before the world bestrode a world historical individual, a somewhat bombastic variant of the hero in history. Bannon barely sports this view of Trump, though he regards him as a vessel of some use, an assassin of historical worth, the great destabilizing figure who just might throw out everything, rot and all. Bannon sees the president as a blunt instrument for us. Whether he gets it or not, a view he outlined in Vanity Fair in August 2016, was less an issue for Bannon. Since the miasmic effects of the Wolff's revelations, Bannon has taken a few backward steps. On this prickly road, he has adopted a position of contrition, buttering and even ingratiating the family he has, at points, regarded with scorn. Blunt instruments can only rise so far. President Trump, he explains to Axios, was the only candidate that could have taken on and defeated the Clinton apparatus. I am the only person to date to conduct a global effort to preach the message of Trump and Trumpism, and remain ready to stand in the breach for this president's efforts to make America great again. Bannon is hardly differing in his current approach, his meandering apologetics smoothing their way towards his sponsor. So he had a brain freeze, or, perhaps better, something of an